Hello? Hello, Robert. Hello, Grizz. You too, if you check your emails, you got a link. Come on in. The water's fine. Maybe I won't get timed out in this one. What a hoot. I don't know this guy. And I want to tell you something. I don't kiss on the first date.
Oh, I didn't switch my name. Just a second here.
Oh, that's fine. Leave it alone.
Let's see here. Trying to bring up the last thing. There we are.
Okay, Robert, I understand.
Okay. And that's what Kiss Kiss is supposed to be for.
Okay.
But I gotta switch this avatar for now. Just a second here.
I wonder where Grizz come up with the orange man face.
Where I keep my foot or Keith?
Well, I did have it wrong. I meant Keith. I said Grizz. I meant Keith.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that picture at or that
He
mask
should
at.
have got two of them.
Here, you can do what you want with your drink. Why did you put the
Let's see here.
right here are the ones. Just put one of those here. No, I know, I'm trying to get that away from the. The leather was bugging me.
There we go. I got that one uploaded better. I like this one better. What do you think?
Oh, now I don't know who that is.
It's all like.
Piss on Toyota.
If you want one, you can have one.
Rough chest or whatever, you got to show me your face. You got to show me, Steve.
Oh, that's where the
Fuck Kim, he screwed it up, man.
Well, I didn't know who the hell he was.
I was trying to put up the thing to be quiet so I can screw with you guys. Let me tell you what right now, Kim Fife, I'm wanting to talk to you right now.
Hey, I want to tell you something. them telemarketers been
No, I
calling.
want to tell you right now, you are not going to
We're
win
going
the
to lower
election.
my interest rate. They called today about Social Security. I don't know what they wanted, but
Like,
press 1 to see about it. You know, as soon as it comes on, you can hear it. It goes.
I am going to tell you today.
They say, "Are you calling to get your rate lowered?" No, I want to make sure you're going to vote for Joe Biden.
No,
Listen to
Right.
her.
Every telemarketer that calls now, are you going to vote for Joe Biden?
no,
Hey,
no, we are not going to vote for Joe Biden. We
hey,
are going
there's Adam. Adam, did I send you a link? I haven't heard from you forever. I think you got a link. Check your email. If not, I'll put it in here.
Yeah, I haven't seen Adam for quite some time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on up. I'd like to hear from you.
Are you going to listen to me right now?
Yes. Yes, Big Steve.
You listen to me when I tell you that Donald Trump will be winning the election. And then
I don't think so, Goomer.
You do one for it doesn't
You've
matter.
been having sex with too many
No
women.
more drink then.
You've been having sex with too many women.
yes, yes,
That
yes,
was alligated coming up. They did in 1997.
yes. I have 13 wives.
Hello, Brad. What's
Hey, Brad.
up with a new channel?
Yeah, no, that's the same channel, Kim. He just changed the channel name.
Okay, I am going to go now. I will see you later.
Well, it don't come up right. When I click on it, go to channel.
It's still him.
Now, where did Big Steve go? Yeah, what is up, Adam? Hi, Jennifer Smith.
Oh, there's Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer.
Well,
Hugs, Rosanna.
I think Jennifer Smith's a different one.
Oh, that's not Brad's Jennifer.
Well, I'm not swearing to it because I was already subbed to her. Oh, okay, I am. Okay, that's her. Here's Brad. Hello,
Hey
Brad.
guys. Yeah, that's my girl. That's my fiance there, Grizz.
Okay.
Okay, well, no. Hey, I got a favor to ask of you, Kim. Can you take Brad off your email list and put Jennifer on your email list? She's much more pleasant to look at.
Hey Grizz, are you seeing right now?
I was just seeing
Hi,
double.
Rosanna.
Yeah, I was just seeing double.
Happy
Happy Meds, how are you?
Hey, Renda, where's my greetings?
Fishing 1976. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time, man.
Oh, good. You're at Nashville.
Big Steve.
Oh, Big Steve backstage. Well, what'd you drop down for?
Well, because I had to get rid of my alter ego because you screwed it up. Yeah, man, I was going to troll you when I came in.
You're right, Brian. She is a lot prettier than me. I'm glad in a way. I'd be kind of silly to be going to bed with myself, wouldn't it?
You guys should have heard it. I trolled the hell out of Iron Dog just a few moments ago before coming up here.
Oh, that was good, but it sounded like you, so.
I know. I need to practice my accent.
Okay, Brad,
Yeah.
this channel that you got,
Yep.
can you grab a hold of your link and put it? I can't find you.
Okay, I'll do that, Kim. I'll do it right now.
I don't know why.
It's the same channel, Kim.
Yeah,
it's
but
the
when
same.
okay, now listen. When I click on it, it don't go to his channel.
Oh darn.
It goes to a whole bunch of crazy stuff.
Okay, let's do this over again. Shadow.
I'm gonna close this one because I can't hear.
Hey, I'm getting a phone call. Just a second.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Grizz,
Hey, what?
I just wanted to tell you, kiss my fat ass.
There it is coming into the chat now, Kim.
Okay.
Hi, Sherry K. How are you?
All right. Now,
Who was that?
That's Big Steve.
You're a crazy bugger. You know that, Steve?
That hurts my feelings.
That's stupid.
I meant it to be stupid.
And here, when I came in and greeted Grizz, I gave him 2 big thumbs up there, Steve. What's wrong?
okay, Brad,
Yep.
don't get alarmed. I just unsubbed from you.
Oh, no.
This way I can ring the bell for this one.
I
Okay,
hear you.
we're back.
Yeah, all I changed was the name, Kim? I never changed
Yeah,
the
but
channel.
it was different.
Was it? Huh.
I don't know why.
Like a notice.
Hey, Kim, can you put me up on Front Street?
Notice on your phone. Maybe to a channel.
It's all good now, though, Kim?
Yep.
That's good.
Okay, I got something to show everybody. It's an upcoming video on Big Steve.
Hold on, Steve. Just a second. I got to drop on out of here first.
Ghost pepper popcorn. Ooh-wee.
This was sent to me. Matt
Make
sent
sure
me
you
by,
make sure you put a notice out on that video, Steve. I want to see it. I want to see you eating that.
yeah, this was sent to me by Matt and Tara.
Open it up. I know.
Wow.
It's Snapchat. And it won't open up.
It's gonna be hot, Steve.
Hello.
Hot,
And
hot, hot.
they also sent me a bottle of hot sauce.
I don't know what I did with my phone.
Try that.
I don't know what I did with my phone.
Might be worth dipping it. Hey, Steve?
Oh, there's Matt. Hi, Rosanna, in case I didn't say hi.
No,
Hey, Matt.
that's popcorn, ghost pepper popcorn.
Oh, my.
Be hot. And then he's got hot sauce that he got sent to him. I said, well, take the popcorn and dip it in the hot sauce.
Now, Matt, I have to ask you about the hot sauce because I'm curious. Where did you guys get that? Because it says from the Amish country store, and the hot sauce is called Woodpecker hot sauce.
Ooh, that
Steve,
could be
how
pretty
far-
hot stuff there, Steve.
Steve, how far are you from the ocean?
About 20 miles.
Oh, my. Is there a creek close? You need all that. You're going to have to go setting that in the morning.
Oh, yeah. I hear you there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Matt, I can't wait to try it. I'm going to try a nice teaspoon of it, a whole teaspoon of it.
Tim says, no, it's Peckerwood hot sauce.
Peckerwood, okay.
I'll bet that's really hot too, eh, Tim? I used to like a lot of hot stuff, eh, Kim? I can't take it no more.
And Sherry K is going to be trying habanero peppers on my channel live. So you guys might
Well,
want to.
that's one I've got to see go on. I do. Sherry, I have to see that. Daddy, open the.
Hey, Grizz, you should have a new voicemail on your phone there.
Brad, what'd you think of that snake on that trail?
That was pretty
Wasn't
good,
very-
actually.
He wasn't a very big one, but
No, I like the colors of it though.
it
He was
just looked
nice.
like black to me. Was it a black snake?
I kind of seen like it looked kind of like a black, and then if the sun hit it right, it went to kind of a bluish color, eh?
Really?
Yeah, if you look at the video, you can see it. Just like it changes, eh? I thought it was really strange, but a nice looking snake though.
Like I said, two things that was going to happen. I wasn't going to bother him, and he wasn't going to bother me.
Yep.
Hey,
He's
Jen.
a snake. I don't
Yeah,
want
you
to.
never know with them bright colored ones, eh, Kim, if they're venomous or not.
Hey, Jen,
'Cause
do
it's
me,
usually the bright colored ones that are, eh?
do me a favor, Jen. Wait a few minutes so we can forget about it, and then sneak into the room and scare the shit out of Brad for me on the channel right now.
It won't work. She's tried that a million times, Steve, and never has. Never made me jump even once.
Yeah, I bet you I could do it, boy. I'll make you shit yourself.
Well, it all depends on how quick you get in the response, right?
I'll come up behind you and be like, "Booga, booga, 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 booga."
Okay,
Well,
well,
that might work if I'm not on cam.
if Jennifer will send me her email, I'll give her some hints what will work on scaring you.
You would too, Chris.
I'll give her like the give her the tip of go down and get a little trigger switch that when you sit on it, put it in your office chair. When you sit on it, it starts a timer. It gives you a chance to get in the live stream, like set it for like 10 minutes.
Right.
And after 10 minutes, it's hooked up to electrical charge like electric fence and zaps you.
Well, yeah, I've had that, Chris. I've had that happen a few times, actually.
Hey,
You're right, Brian. Oh, wow, that's going to kill me tonight.
You're making me cough, Brad. Stop.
Well, stop smoking.
Yeah. I love my cigarettes.
No, me too, man. Keeps me healthy. That's all I care. It's
The
probably
only
going to be the coughing that kills me before anything else, but hey.
It's the only thing that's keeping me alive.
Well, actually, it pretty much is.
Well, that and the marijuana.
Yeah, I'm just glad that we can grow our own, One of my plants this year, Steve, got pulled right out of the ground by the wind. My best plant, too, man.
That's not cool.
No. Got that high wind. It was over 100 miles an hour. Pulled it right out of the ground.
your plant?
Yep. My weed plant. It was probably about 5 feet tall. Bushy. Oh, man, I couldn't get 2 arms around it.
Man, that's a shame.
Oh, yeah.
Could you get anything off of it?
Oh, yeah, I got it drying in the back room, but I don't know how good it's going to be, because it was about 3 weeks early, so
Send me some.
hard to say. I could do that. Wouldn't bother me a bit. What's that, Steve?
I'll email you my address.
Okay.
Well, I heard a rumor you can have 3.
4,
Is that
Brian.
right, Brad?
Four.
Four.
Four altogether, yeah.
Even that's better. So can
Yeah.
you have 8?
No, 4 per household.
Oh,
Jen,
per household.
if Jen gets her growing license though, because she's got her marijuana license, if she gets a growing license, we can grow up to 24 plants.
Cool.
But I never would grow that much. You'd never use that much.
That would be a psychologist, Cornbread.
Yeah, I think with the grow license, there's something too that you can have them like you can have
That's
like
right, Tim. Canadian weed, eh?
here in Oregon with the grow license, you can have like like 48 plants, but they got to be at different stages. Like you can have like 12 starters, and then 12 of them say like about 12 inches tall, and there's different
Right.
stages, but you can only have so many in each stage.
Yeah, here in Canada, we can't grow them any higher than 4 feet.
Hey, Grizz, what'd you do to my phone? It won't stop ringing.
I'm calling it.
No, it keeps
Just got it
telling me,
on repeat, Steve.
it keeps telling me it won't connect to the internet. What'd you do to my shit?
I'll tell you what I did. I made that video go public again.
I knew it. That's it. I'm putting your number in the fucking chat right now.
Robert said you
Do
can
it. I'll
have
call him, Steve. I'll call him.
Good God. Robert said you can have as many plants as you want until you get caught.
That's right. That's true too, Robert.
Trailer Park Ricky.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know about growing next year around here though, because we got those hemp plants that are the fields are growing the hemp, and when they blow their pollen in the summer, it's affecting all our pot plants, and we get a lot of seeds, eh? So yeah, I don't think I'll grow outside next year. I'll just grow in my back room. He is so, Tim. He could grow some wicked stuff, couldn't he? Just see that trailer parks show there, Tim, where Ricky and Bubbles and Julian all walked into the field, and he had this great big huge field of pot, and Ricky lit it with a torch and then passed out backwards.
He said, "Hey, I
That
remember."
was funny, man.
I remember Bubbles. He goes, "Ricky." He said, "Mars hasn't been this close to the Earth in about 60,000."
Yeah,
And we
that's
planted
what's happening. It's pulling it right up out of the ground, man.
and Mars is pulling it right out of the fucking ground.
Yeah. That was good. That was a good show.
The other day when I went down to southern Illinois, I seen a huge field of sunflowers.
Oh yeah.
They were selling them. You could go out there and cut as many as you want. $1.50 a piece.
Hey, hey, Tim. Hey, Tim, what you looking at with your no shirt, lawn mowing, cheeseburger eating prick?
I think I've seen just about all of them too, Tim. I have run across the odd one. Hey, this is a new one. I haven't seen it yet.
Hey Kim, will you do me a favor and put me front and center for just a minute, just for Brian's benefit?
No.
You like that, Brian?
Why are you pissing on Toyota, man? What's your beef with Toyota?
Brian has one.
That's not nice.
Well, Bobby's not around for me to pick on him on his Chevy, so I got to pick on Brian now.
There you go.
You know, Grizz, you're a terrible person.
Bobby actually did have his pickup running. It
Oh, did
didn't
he?
move, but the motor was running.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
he's getting there. He is
We
getting
talked to him the
there.
other day. He said it's on the back burner right now. He's got other stuff that's suppressing or something.
Mr. Leahy, I need a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll gladly pay you next Tuesday
For a
if you will
cheeseburger.
give me a
Hey.
burger today.
Yep. Wimpy, Popeye. Wimpy, Wimpy, Wimpy. No doubt, eh, Robert? That'd be a good show to watch in the wintertime.
Hey, Brad, my favorite part was the two nicknames that Ricky gave to Corey and Trevor.
Right.
He called them Fuck Biscuit and the Naked Dummy.
Yep. Julian, he had them trained like dogs, man. All he had to do was whistle and they'd come running. Yep, that's it.
Trevor.
Most of the time, he didn't even have to call their name. They were running around the corner already. Yeah, Robert, stop looking at my gut. That was a good show, too, eh? They emptied that guy's room out of all the furniture.
What are you looking at my gut for?
Yeah, no, just throw it out.
Hi, Tim Sweeney.
For what? Oh, Tim.
Set it down somewhere.
I can't. There's no place to set it down.
Okay.
It won't stay. It's not wide enough. I need all this stuff moved. I want this thing put it off. There.
You know, people always think I'm weird, whatever. When I tell them that out of all the characters of the Trailer Park Boys TV show, I tell them that Leahy was my most favorite character.
Oh, yeah.
You know why?
You know, that guy could act, man.
He was good, man.
Oh,
And I loved how Leahy was always trying to screw the boys over. And,
oh yeah. He didn't have to try too hard. That was the thing, eh?
beware, my good friends. The shitheads are coming.
Oh, yeah. Them shithawks are looking at you, Bubbles.
They're snatching
Ricky,
little shit.
Ricky, what's a shithawk, Ricky?
I don't know, bub. I don't know.
Julian, Bubs, just don't let it bother you, man. It's nothing.
Tim,
Yes.
I'm really praying for you in this November's election.
No, you're praying for the United States, I hope.
I'm praying for Canada not to get this same freaking guy that's running it right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Tim. Hello, hey.
That's right, Robert. You're gonna be in the eye of the shitacane. And by the way, nice shit analogy, Robert.
Get me a quarter's worth of pepperoni. Okay, Tim. Want hot, medium, super hot?
I bought a bag of radishes today. Haven't tried them yet. They look good.
Oh yeah, I like radishes too.
You can buy a good sized bag of radishes for like $1.75.
Yep.
They're already cleaned up. Well, there might be a stem, like the root you got to cut off,
Yeah.
but that's it.
That's about normal though, ain't
Plant
it?
them. You don't have to hoe them. You don't have to
Exactly.
go out there and pull them.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I think next year though, I might try and put a garden out there. I got a raised garden bed that I'm building out back right now. I might try and grow something in that next year.
Well, my problem is I got too much shade.
Right.
I could cut two huge bottom limbs off of this tree back here. But the thing of it is, I like the shade, you know.
Right.
Where did you go, Steve?
No, I just dropped out. I heard a crunch and he was gone. That's cool, Tim. That's the Canadian, eh? The next week or so, eh, Brian? To keep an eye on that. Cornbread. Yeah, he's in the green room again. That's right, Cornbread. He was a crunching on something, Cornbread. No way fishing. I don't wait for that at all. I'm actually part American myself, eh? And I don't wish anything that's happened to the U.S. at all. It hurts me as much as you guys. I got a lot of relatives over there. I don't like the way the world's going at all fishing. I really don't.
Who's J Rock?
J Rock. I've heard of him. J Rock.
Tim said he's hanging with J Rock.
Right. J Rock is he's a big YouTuber. He's a good guy, don't get me wrong. He's not a troll or nothing. He's a really good YouTuber. He's a big channel, Kim, J Rock. He was on my son Brian and his girlfriend JoJo's channel for a little while. I watched him a couple times. But yeah, J Rock's been on YouTube for quite a few years, I guess. Oh, J Rock on Trailer Park Boys. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, J Rock was the rap singer. He was a white boy that thought he was a colored man and acted like him, talked like him, hung around with him. And he was a cool guy.
Brian, when are you going to get it in your head that the Democrats don't want your guns? They're not going to take your guns? No way.
There's too much going against them there, Brian, I think. I haven't heard much on this end anymore about them. There was a little bit about trying to get like what do they call them? Like assault rifles and stuff, getting them out of the hands of other people, which I agree with. A normal guy that hunts or is protecting his house doesn't need an assault rifle to do that.
Okay, but that's where I got to separate from you at Brad. Our Second Amendment is not about hunting rifles.
No, the Second Amendment isn't. But I mean, why would you need like a 30-30 to go out and hunt a deer or something? It's just going to blow it all to hell.
The purpose for a firearm is it's a tool for whatever purpose that you're going to need to use it for.
That's true, yeah.
And say, like, a lot of people look at it, okay, what does a person need an assault rifle? Well, there are areas like out in the deserts where they're overrun with rabbits. So they want to have 30, 40, 50 rounds of ammo in there, and they try to ban the ammo clips that these people need to use that makes it easier to do their job, and they try to make it harder for them. And if I have a if I decide to have an AK-47 with a 50-round clip for protection of my house, hey, whatever I choose to use for protection, that's my right.
Oh, for sure.
And I just don't feel like it's government's right to intervene and say, well, you know what, you don't need that. It's not up to here in the United States. It's not up to the government to tell me what I need or what I don't need.
No, it's not. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, like honest people, don't get me wrong, Grizz, honest people that have them are welcome to have them. But I think what the government's trying to do, what I get out of it anyway, myself, is they're trying to get away from the guys that are using the assault rifles in the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Well, unfortunately, the way that they're trying to go about doing that is they're turning law-abiding citizens into criminals. Now, if they say, okay, I mean, say like in California, go ahead, Kim.
No, I just read what Robert said. There you go.
Yep, 12 gauge. That does it, Robert.
Keep going, Chris. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm
With-
listening.
With the firearms, I agree that a 12-gauge shotgun is the best self-defense, okay, for your home. But that's still not even the issue. The issue of the Second Amendment was it was put in place for us to protect ourselves against an overbearing government. But when the government says, okay, we're gonna put limitations on how many rounds you can have in a gun, we're going to only allow you a 10-round clip, such as California did for a while, and they do want to bring that back. Okay, they're going to try to bring it on back, and that's our. No, the Democrats are not going to take the guns, but they are going to try to make the guns less effective for
Right.
for purposes, and they're going to try to get the price of the guns to where they get to the point where they're just, yeah, you can buy one if you can afford one, to only the super wealthy have them.
Right. Well, I must have heard it all wrong because that makes more sense than what I heard on the TV. So,
I did read in our Lawrence County newspaper the price or the sales of guns and ammo has went skyrocketing.
oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't mean the price, but I mean they're buying like
Mhm.
crazy.
Well, a lot of people, this COVID scaring them, like with the looting and the breaking into homes and stuff. You know, people are going to buy guns to protect themselves. Now, here in Canada, we can't do that anymore. Just buy anything to protect ourselves because he took protecting ourselves out of our Constitution.
But the thing of it is, if somebody started breaking in that door, unless I had a gun right here,
I'm going
I'd
to shoot
be
them.
able to get to my gun.
Oh yeah, I'd be the same way. I'd grab my gun and I'd shoot them. I'm protecting myself whether it's in the Constitution here or not. You know what I mean? I was born with you can protect yourself, you know? And for this guy to come into Parliament and say, well, I'm taking protection right out. Now, if you fight with that guy across the street and he starts it, you're both going to jail. That's not right. Well, yeah, I'd still protect my home if I have to, for sure. I was born in a protective society, and I'll die in a protective society, whether it's still legal or not, you know?
Well, regardless, I think the real problem that we have is in society. It used to be back in the days when somebody did the crime, they paid the time, and when they
Right.
got out of prison, they handed them their guns back when they got out of prison.
Exactly.
They're tightening out these laws so much. That's because they're not making them do the hard time like they used to do. These people
Exactly.
getting out of prison are not repentant for the crimes that they committed. They're going out and recommitting the crimes over and over and over again. And that's really the issue is not the firearms committing the crimes. Now, the Democrats, and I don't think Kim will dispute this, the Democrats are saying you don't need these assault rifles. But the assault rifle is not the problem. The problem is the punishment for the person committing the crime.
Exactly.
Well, see, I don't disagree with that at all.
No, we're supposed to feed the dog.
All I'm saying is
My brother's standing around mad jumping for food.
you don't need an assault rifle to go hunting or
No.
to protect your gun
And
or
then you want to feed her.
protect your property. But if you want one, you should be able to have one.
Finish it.
Mm-hmm.
17 of them. I don't care. Because the guns that I've got, nobody's going to get them. Okay? And I'm a diehard Democrat. And I don't know where anybody says, oh, they're going to take your guns. Well, they're not going to take my guns.
Well, states like California and Oregon, as we get more liberal in our local governments controlling it in the states, are slowly taking it away. Now, fortunately, we have the Supreme Court that we have to fight it to go all the way up to get it to find out if it's constitutional. When when they say that you can't have a 50-round clip or whatever they say it is, we do have that Constitution, but that as we get more and more liberal states, they're putting more and more of these restrictions on us. And as the states get more and more liberal on taking these rights away from us on the states' rights, they get more and more in power of what they can control on the federal level too.
Now, see, I don't know if there's a limit for how many clips you can have in a rifle. But in a shotgun here, you can only have 3 shots.
Yep, here too, Kim.
That's it.
Yep, if you can get more than 3
You can answer it if you want.
Yeah, you can only get 2 in the bottom and 1 in the chamber. That's it.
Hello?
now here we can have 1 in the chamber and 3 in the,
Oh, you have 4 shots.
yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, ours is 2. Definitely.
How long's the plug in one of your shotguns, Kim?
I don't know. See,
Ours are 3 shotgun shells long, so they're probably about that long, I would say.
okay. I think that the shotguns that I've got would hold 5 total.
Okay.
So you can only, when you put that plug in there, it's long enough that it won't allow you but put 2 in the bottom.
I'll keep calling
Right.
back.
I got checked by a game warden one time, and he checked my license. He says, "Here, I'll hold the gun." Okay, well, I'll just hand it to you. There's nothing wrong.
Right.
He checked one of the shells out. It wouldn't
I
go
went outside for a minute.
in the bottom.
Huh?
So when he checked my license and stuff, he handed
You
me,
can go get a dog food.
he handed my shell back. He said, "Put that shell back in there."
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
Robert,
right,
you're
Tim.
riding
Them
over-
double barrels are nice.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brad.
No, go ahead, Kim. I kind of jumped in
Robert
on
says he doesn't have no plug in his gun.
Oh, so you can get up to 5 or 6 shells, is it, Robert? See, that's what I gotta get. I gotta get another shotgun for bird hunting, like pheasant and partridge, quail and all them, you know. All
But
I
see,
have right now, crossbow. I don't think I'd hit him too good with that right now.
See, I do agree with regulation on hunting purposes on how many rounds you can have in a hunting rifle, or whether you're bird hunting or deer hunting, and there are regulations on that. I don't have no problem against that. I have a problem when the government tries to tell me that I can't have a firearm that I used to be able to have.
Right. I used to have a pump shot, or not a pump shotgun, Brian. I had one of them, but then I traded it in and bought a new automatic 12 gauge, eh? And that was nice. Just had to pull the trigger, eh? Fire. Man, it was a nice gun.
Now, I got a question to ask you, Brad. when they outlawed the gun, when they did the pass the gun laws out there, like they did.
Yep.
How much did crime drop up there?
Not much at all, Grizz.
Did it even drop any at all?
No, I would say not. If anything, it started getting worse.
Did the death rate drop?
I wouldn't say by too much, no.
Well, they got the Trump
Okay, it
virus
didn't.
up there, though.
What's that?
You got the Trump virus going up there, though.
Oh yeah, it's going all over the place. We've had a lot drop from that here, but from like, is that what you're talking about, Grizz?
Pardon?
Is that what you're
No, I'm
talking
talking
about?
about from the gun laws. The Trump virus has nothing to do with Canada.
Right. But
The,
it's here.
Trump virus has got something to do with the whole United States.
Yeah, but Canada's not the United States, though.
Hey, Mark. How's it going, bro?
What's going on, everyone?
See, Mark, you're not banded.
What's that, Kim?
Yeah, the Trump virus in Canada. I mean, we had no control of what they allowed them getting, how they got the virus in Canada. That's not on us. That's not on Trump at all.
Oh yeah, it is.
No, it's not Trump's fault.
He give it to
How
us.
How is it? How is it a Trump's fault for getting into Canada?
It's not, Grizz. I'm just messing with you, man.
Oh, praise Trump. Okay, just a minute. Mr. Mock, how was your day?
I had a good day
That's
today.
right, fishing.
Actually, I had a really good day. The 92 Mustang I was building, I sold it. So, yeah, I had a good day.
Oh,
Good for you, Mock. Were you meaning to sell it?
No, is what it is that a kid that, I know his dad and aunt and his parents and stuff, they used to always go out drag races and stuff like that. So they always brought their kids along. So I know these kids since they were little. And
Right.
one of the kids had asked me if I would sell it to him, and I gave him a price, and he come over and bought it.
Oh, nice.
now which car was it? Was it your yellow one?
No, he couldn't afford that. 92 GT Mustang. It was a white one.
92 Mustang you have. Okay.
Yeah, it was the white one I was putting together.
Okay, the white one.
Yes.
You took it out of the garage and brought that other car in to work on it.
Yes.
Is
See, I
that the
watch
one?
your videos?
Is that the one, Mock, where you're taking the undercoating off the bottom of it?
That's the one I'm working on right now. It's the Fairmont.
Yeah, that's the video I seen. That's a nice looking vehicle too, Mock.
That car.
That'll be nice when it's done.
So
For
anyhow,
sure.
let's get back to your discussion.
Okay.
How did Trump get you guys virus?
He didn't do anything to protect us with it.
I'm not saying the United States, I'm talking about Canada.
He sent so many pounds, it showed it, like 2 big crates.
Yep.
He sent 2 big crates of protection, like masks, gloves, all that, to China. And then he told our cupboards was bare. Well, hell, you sent everything away.
No, I'm talking about Canada though. Ain't nothing about.
I have no idea about Canada.
I mean,
Yeah, it's here. I don't know. I don't really know how it got here, but it is here in Canada.
but no. Brad said that Trump is the reason it was over there.
Oh, he is Trump and our freaking prime minister. Because there's word going around.
Prime minister, because your prime minister is when it controls Canada.
Exactly.
Trump wouldn't have nothing to do with it. Now the United States, it's a different story.
No. See, the prime minister here and Trump both talk.
Yeah,
They've been on TV a number of times shaking hands.
I don't.
Well, what's to say that they didn't get together with this and say, okay, if you're going to let it off there to lose so many people, I'll let it off in Canada to lose so many people, and that's what's going on.
Well, I really.
Well, regardless on that part of it, my point would be, Brad, regardless of them meeting, the responsibility of Canada lies within the hand of your prime minister, not our Trump. Whatever agreements they
I
come to,
realize
you
that.
cannot
I
make the prime
realize that.
minister the prime minister cannot lay that on Trump, and the people of Canada cannot lay that on Trump. They can only lay that on their prime minister for working out whatever deal with Trump.
Right.
So I mean, the thing about it is what Trump and our Congress and our government did here shouldn't affect Canada at all.
No, I'm not saying it does that way. I'm just saying the virus is everywhere.
But I mean, the thing about it is that, you know, hey, I'm going to tell you something. We're in a wicked way right now with
We sure are.
the division of this country, and it's not just Trump. This is stuff that's been going on for years. It's just
I know.
starting to come out. It's really starting to come out now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see it. Yep.
Oh, it's horrible.
I know it is, man.
When people are defriending other people just because of their political views, to me that's wrong. Because we have the freedom to decide on which way we want to go as a person, as an individual.
Exactly. I agree with all that.
Hey, did you guys watch that? I put a post on my main channel on it was how to politely disagree with a liberal, and basically the message wasn't about who was right or who was wrong.
Grizz, what's a liberal?
A liberal is a snowflake.
I knew he was going to say that.
but what I'm getting at, what I was getting at was
you got to answer the question.
I will answer that. I will answer that question when I finish the rest of my statement. Okay, but anyway, the point of that whole deal was,
when you tell me what a liberal is, I'll put you back. Now, what's a liberal? Oh, shit. Get back up here. I don't know why they won't say Democrat or Republican.
I know, eh? It's so easy.
So I guess a liberal is a Democrat? He never did answer that.
No, he didn't.
Question. When Trump first started running for president, what was he, a Democrat or a Republican?
A Republican.
Chris is lame-o.
Chris is butt off.
Get back up here, Grizz.
He didn't. I don't think Trump knew which he was going to ride, and I think the Republicans took him on.
Yeah.
You know, these parties are so screwed up anymore, you don't know what's what. I got friends that are hardcore Democrats, hardcore, they like Trump. I got
I don't think that
are hardcore.
I don't think that's right.
And they hate Trump. So you know what I'm saying?
Have you seen the channel Republicans Against Trump? I'm asking you, Mark.
Say it again.
There is a channel, and the name of it is Republicans Against Trump.
Okay, I never heard of it. No.
Oh, man. I don't know how many is on that channel.
But you probably have a channel, you know, just the opposite of it.
I haven't found it. I haven't found it yet.
Oh, I'm sure it's out there. It's just probably named.
Well, I typed it in.
Because you have so many people out there nowadays that, you know, they absolutely hate Biden or they absolutely hate Trump. But you got so many people that are saying they hate Trump, but yet they still vote for him, and vice versa, because they don't want to get into the argument or whatever you want to call it. So they just kind of hang low and they vote for the person that
there's a lot of people that silent voters.
Right.
They won't say anything, and when it comes time, they'll vote against Trump.
Missy said hello.
Hello, Missy. Who is that?
Missy.
All right, let me look at her channel.
That's Missy D. She's been with my channel for a long time, eh, Kim? She's a good
Cool.
person.
She
You're right,
Hey.
Brian.
Smith.
only
Wow.
has 2 videos. Let's see.
Tavy Smith. Been a long time since I seen you.
2016.
Oh, we've known Missy for a long time.
Yeah. Missy D.
Well, I have supported her. Let's put her link in there. There's a link for her channel.
Yep. I got Tavy Smith too. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Now I have seen her not too long ago. Hello, Tavy.
Well, you know, she's she's lost a lot of weight, Kim.
Oh.
Missy has. But she had another name too, so she changed her name once or twice, but you know, she's always been Missy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're not that old, Missy.
So I guess Grizz ain't gonna come back up.
Oh, he'll come
I
back.
mean,
You
he said he ain't got a chance.
let him finish talking.
He can't win an argument on his mic, he said.
Who said that?
Grizz did in the chat. He said, I can't win an argument on the mic, Brad. I said, okay, Grizz.
All I asked him to do is to tell me who he's talking about being liberal.
I know.
Actually, Kim, Missy used to date Stray.
Oh, okay.
Thing going. You remember that?
By a different name.
I think so.
Oh, you're right, fishing. It is a game.
Brian, I think he was asking Grizz that for a reason.
I did, Brian, but I disagree.
Hey, Kim, see it.
Bro,
Did you read what Grizz said there, Kim?
but I want to know what you're talking about, Grizz. If you're talking about a Democrat, say Democrat and say Republican. Or you could say shithead, and then I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
I didn't say that. Did I say that out loud?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't hear a word.
Didn't hear a thing.
I didn't hear nothing.
But now, Mock, I didn't time him out. I just put him to the basement so he'd listen to me. And I put him back up there, and he's gone.
Is liberal a bad word? No.
No, but I don't know what you mean. Are
Well,
you
then it says
referring
he's
to
working up to it.
Democrat?
Look at this, Kim.
Hey,
New dash cam. No, it's a new dash cam for the truck. I paid
Oh,
30
cool.
$30 for it.
Yeah. And they take a heck of a good picture. Have you tried
Yeah.
it?
Well, I want it for protection too, because there's a lot of people out there that like to do what they call brake checking, And
Yeah.
what these idiots do is they get in front of your car and then they hit the brakes hoping you'll rear end them.
My dad's bad at that. If somebody gets close to him, he'll start brake checking them.
Oh, I do it.
He made me, I'm telling you, he's made me almost throw up because of it. He's done it so much to people.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
I'd be like, Dad, what are you doing? Well, they're going to hate my bumper if they don't get off my back. Okay.
Yeah. Not really, Missy D. We just talk about anything and everything. Do you have a topic?
I think we like to get Kim going, and Kim likes to get us going.
Oh, yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
Well, I just want you to understand
But that's the fun of the chat, right? Wisconsin, Greg, how are you tonight?
Hello, Greg.
Who's Ruth Ginsburg?
Oh,
Familiar,
I don't
right?
know.
Who she is?
Oh, that's the lady that passed away.
Okay, Missy.
Who was she, Kim? Somebody on
Well,
YouTube?
it had something to do with Congress or something.
All right.
She had been fighting cancer, and
Oh, I see.
it's
Okay.
on the news.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah.
She fought that for quite a while, actually. Cancer's a bad thing, man. Takes a lot of people out of the world. Took all my family. Probably what takes me. And so, you know. Bad disease.
The other day when we took a road trip, we was on a kind of like 4-lane highway, and the speed limit was 65.
Right.
And I set my cruise at 65. And I'm coming up on this crossroad. And there's the stator sitting right there. Well, he didn't turn his lights on, but after I passed, he pulled out. And there was a car behind me, come right up on my ass and just sat there. And that cop come up right to the tail end of him, turned his lights on, pulled him over.
Good.
I thought, well, you know, I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I was running 65.
That's right.
But now I've had that happen to me. They was looking to see if they had their seatbelt on.
Ah.
Now, this fat boy right now, I've learned my lesson. I wear my seatbelt.
Oh, I do too.
I shouldn't have to. It's just like a gun. I should have the right whether I have a gun. I should have a right whether I want to wear a seatbelt or not.
That's right.
And
Because you know it's a 99 or a 50-50 chance that you're not like that you do get saved, but it's a 50-50 chance whether you're saved or cut in half by your seatbelt.
well, the thing about
No.
it is that, you know, Kim's got a valid point there. Our rights are manipulated every single day because of our government.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So what we have a right to do, they want to start taking those rights away, and they want to tell us what to do.
Yeah, that's not right.
So I mean, that's a valid point. So I mean, when it just comes down straight down to it, you know, it's not going to get any better.
No.
You know, the government,
Yeah.
100 times, they got to get it, and they got to understand that they work for us. We don't work for them.
Exactly. If it wasn't for us out here paying, the government wouldn't be there. You know what I mean? It's no different. It's no different than, okay, everybody that posted videos and done everything on YouTube just all of a sudden stopped. How long is YouTube going to last? Not very long. Same with the government. If everybody stops paying into the government, how long would it last? You know what I mean? So they got to start thinking that they keep screwing us. Well, one of these days it's going to turn all around on them. You know what I mean?
Well, Kim was trying to say something. I don't know what he was saying.
Sorry, Kim.
Oh, you're fine. All I was going to say is now I've got to the habit. I put that seatbelt on right after I start the car.
Yeah.
Before I put it in gear. I don't agree with it, but I know you're going to get a ticket.
If you ain't got it, yep.
Like your ticket.
Yep.
Going to get a ticket. And the thing of it is, and the next time you come up for your license, you're going to have to take all your tests. There you go.
Hey, Skeeter.
There you go, Greg. Now he's a Democrat. Come on up here, Grizz. You've answered my question.
See, the old Democrats from years ago was different than it is now.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, big time.
Oh, I know. I agree with you.
And not for the better, you know. Fight for your right to partay.
Everything's going to the big buck.
Hey,
That's
Grizz,
the problem.
you need to get back up here and finish discussing what we were discussing.
Come on, Grizz.
Because we don't want to wait till you get to your channel because we'll forget all about it and we'll be like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
He said no.
You know, I mean,
No. I don't want to play no more. No.
I'm done playing. I'm gonna hide in my closet.
I took my toys and I put them up. Yeah.
but I tell you, Kim, I'm like you, dude. I hate the seatbelt, but I wear it because it's $100 fine. I don't want to have to pay.
Exactly.
The fine ain't nothing.
No,
No problem.
I see Kim's idea too, because I think kind of the same way. It should be up to the individual whether they want to use it or not,
I agree,
but it's not, and we got to deal with that, right?
But see,
So-
back when I was working, I got 2 seatbelt tickets
Right.
over a period of time. And each time I had to take all my written tests. And I had like
Wow.
4 of them that I had to take. So,
did you have a truck driver's license in that, Kim, or no?
do what now?
Did you have a truck driver's license and stuff?
Yes.
Well, see, there you go.
You had to take, well, I had motorcycle tests. And that was the toughest one. You know? But you have to take your car test, and you have to take your CDL test, and you have to take your every written test that you've ever taken, you had to take.
Man, that's a lot of money. Especially
Well,
if you're a
it's
truck
not
driver.
the money. It's not the money. It's a problem with my brain answering them questions.
Well, you know, I'm the type of person, I can know all the answers, but once they say test and put a pencil in my hand, I forget everything.
Well, you don't have a pencil. You have to go 30 miles from here and do it on a computer.
Oh, really?
And what's intimidating is they ask you a question and you've got so many answers, A, B, C, D, whatever. You push that. Are you sure this is the answer you want? You push yes. Immediately it says you failed that question or you didn't.
Oh, really?
And you can only miss 3 more questions. Is what it says right on the computer.
I know when I got my license when I was a kid, guys, you could miss 10 questions and still pass. Now you can't miss what, 3 or 4 and you're done?
Right. Right.
Like, that's crazy.
What, Miss Pam?
Did you know Ruth Bader Ginsburg died on the
From the
Supreme Court?
okay, she was on the Supreme Court. Yeah, we was talking about. She was on the Supreme Court, Mock.
It's terrible.
Okay.
But
Hey,
well, already
Chris
said
says, I don't like losing my train of thought just like anybody.
her replacement.
But it's awkward.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Grizz, well, get back up here before you lose your train of thought.
Yeah.
Pam just told me that Mitch McConnell, or whatever, said that Trump's picking her replacement.
Honey, you shouldn't bend over in front of the camera. They're looking at your butt.
Really?
I missed it. Do it again. I'll have to do a replay on that.
Grizz, you're acting like a liberal Republican. You got a weak mind.
Well, come on back up, Grizz, and we'll lay you some track, and we'll bring that thought of mine back to you. That train of thought.
I just asked one question, what he was talking about. See, I don't know what that means, Grizz.
How can you be both? I don't understand that myself.
Come on up. I don't know how you can be both. But no, about the seatbelt. I don't have a problem with getting the seatbelt ticket. You know,
Right.
getting pulled over, that scares the shit out of you.
Well, yeah, because you don't know what they're really pulling you over for, right?
Exactly. Well,
Hey,
the times I got pulled over, I knew. Okay, Mark.
hey, Fish in 1976, I agree with you 150%. As bad as it is, I wouldn't trade the USA for any other country.
Amen. We still somewhat in the land of the free. We
You,
just don't have a very good leader.
I don't think we've had a very good leader in years. I
Well,
really,
The last
We
four,
haven't
sure,
here either.
for
I-
sure.
I think the last one was just a speaker for whatever the government wanted him to do. He's a puppet. It's all he was, you know. And this guy that we got in there now, see, you guys don't understand. I don't really truly agree with Trump. All right. I really don't like him. I don't like Biden either. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that if Trump would learn to keep his mouth shut for one, that would make him a better president right there. But, you know, he wants to be in control and tell all these other countries what to do, and you can't do that. You have a whole line of people that you got to go through. With
Yeah,
these-
if he wasn't getting on the TV every night saying, "Oh, we're just doing a wonderful job. The economy's going good, unemployment's down." All that's false. The economy has went to hell, and all the people around here has lost their jobs. And what jobs we did have going overseas. I know you're going to disagree with me, and you can, but that's what has happened.
What? Say that again, Kim. I lost train of thought there for a second.
Okay, Trump, he gets on the TV about every night. Oh, we just did a wonderful job. The economy's down. Unemployment's better. We got all kinds of jobs. Well, that's not right. The economy's went to hell. The unemployment is way up. Most of the people around here in this area has lost their jobs because the businesses shut down. And what good jobs we have had went overseas. And
Well,
I know you're going to disagree with me, and you can.
a lot of those
That's
jobs,
right.
a lot of those jobs have come back to the United States. They really have. Because here in Detroit, there is a lot of job openings. You got Amazon, Ford's hiring, GM's hiring. You know what I'm saying? These companies are actually hiring. But you can't get people to work. Because if you get a guy that's on some kind of a aid or whatever, and my uncle went through this up in the UP, he would get those guys and he'd say, look, I'm going to start you out at $15 or $16 an hour. I'm going to give you benefits. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You know what they say? I make more money sitting at home.
Exactly.
And so he could never get anybody to, he was paying people $15 to sweep the floor and he couldn't even get people to work. So it's getting to the point now where people do not want to work. And you figure like Skeeter right here, he's got a good one. He says no adjusted inflation since 1973.
That's
so
right.
You're not getting no raises and stuff like they did. You know, a person that makes minimum wage nowadays could not make it in today. Shoot, you're paying $2 plus for gas. Just go to work. So if you're making $8 or $9, $10 an hour and you got a family, dude, it's not working that way anymore.
That's going to be awful rough.
You can't do it. Kim, when you was a young man, I want to say when you was a young man, starting out, say 21 years old, how much did you have for bread?
I started at $1.50 an hour.
How much did you pay for a loaf of bread, though?
I didn't buy bread. Mom did. But gas was like 35 cents.
Okay.
So I can't answer that question. I would. But like I said, I was living at home. and I was making $1.50 an hour going to school, and I got 20 hours a week. Oh my God. I thought I had the world by the butt.
You did.
I had money. I mean, I wasn't rich, but I didn't have to pay rent, room, food. Mom and dad took care of all that.
When I was 15 years old, the guy was paying me $7 an hour to cut his grass. 15 years old. That's back in 1980. I was making $7 an hour cutting, making as much money as people that worked at Ford Motor Car Company cutting grass for one man.
There you go. Now, when I was telling you $1.50, that was in 1974.
Right.
And then I worked 40 years, and I worked myself way up there to 1065 before I quit.
And you couldn't live off 1065 today.
No.
I could.
You know what I'm saying? And have a family?
Well, no, because for $425, I took care of that family thing.
Right.
I did that back in 93.
Wait a minute. How did you take care of that?
A vasectomy.
Snip, snip.
Yeah. We're all adults here.
Right.
I knew I couldn't handle a family or raise a family.
Right. Hey, Kim, my wife, Kim. What? It was a loaf of bread in 1985 when we was buying groceries.
Wonder Shop and buy 4 loaves for $1.
Yep, you could buy bread for 25 cents in 1985.
I think I remember that, Mom.
Nowadays, it's almost $4 for a loaf of bread.
Yep. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I just
and it doesn't stay as fresh. It don't stay as fresh
today for $1.98.
Yep.
What do you think those people made working in the coal mines back in the day?
Man, I don't know.
Not much.
I wouldn't even want to try and guess that because no, they didn't make a whole lot.
But I mean, it's just prices nowadays. If a person makes $10 an hour, you figure they're paying $2 a gallon in gas or more.
Yeah.
I think I found gas for $1.91 today. So you got right around $2. So,
right. Okay, baby.
So if you make $10 an hour and you put $10 worth of gas in your car, you better hope you get really good gas mileage because before payday gets here, you're going to need more gas.
Right.
There is going to be a lot of pharmaceutical jobs coming back after the COVID-19 crisis. Americans found out most of our medicine and medical supplies were made in China. That's been brought up. That has been brought up before because the stuff China's been doing and the stuff that they've been putting in our medicine are what's causing all the illnesses throughout the world. You know the side effects?
Did you ask me a question?
No, I was just reading what
okay.
Greg said. And I
was reading too.
But I mean, when it comes right down to it, the government needs to know who they work for.
Here.
Yeah, babe.
Mute it for a second.
I gotta mute you for a second. Mute it.
As far as I know, Paul's Blind Shop, it was starting to clear up around Grizz's yesterday. I think he's still here in the chat. Somewhere. There he is. Hey, Grizz, Paul's Blind Shop wants to know how the smoke is around your area.
No, Trump is a businessman. I'm just waiting for him to file bankruptcy on the United States.
Well, you know, Tim, that at one time they were trying to let China come in here and farm our fields, okay, and mine our coal mines.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were doing. And China told them, if you do not remove those people with guns, we're not coming over there, because China knew if they come over here and started doing our farming and our mining, it was going to be a war, man. It wasn't going to be good.
Oh no.
And that was when the Clintons in there. Now, I can't tell you what all the other, where it all came from or whatever, but I'm telling you right now, the Clintons really was doing some damage here.
Well, see, the thing of it is, he may have, but he wasn't on the TV every night patting himself on the back, telling you how good of a job he was doing.
No, he was too
He
busy.
was doing the job he was supposed to be doing, and he stayed off TV and out of the media.
He was too busy leaving stains on women's dresses.
No, hey, sorry, but the good Lord didn't give us enough blood to run both heads at the same time.
No, he didn't.
But, that's just the whole thing right there. So there's been so much corruption going on in our government over the years.
And
they keep getting richer. And what's happening with us?
And Mark, if you was in his position and somebody was there, you'd have probably done the same damn thing.
I'm not going to say that I wouldn't have.
I know. I
But-
wouldn't either, because your wife's pretty close.
I'm going to tell you something right now. My wife is my number one. I don't need anything else.
I agree.
But
His wasn't.
when just because his wife wouldn't do it, he should have never done anything with anybody because of where he was sitting at.
I agree. But the thing I just told you, you ain't got enough blood to run both heads at the same time.
No.
But you got right here. Here's
But
fishing.
now look at, okay. Now we know what Bill Clinton did, and now you know what Trump's done, and they're coming out with allegations of sexual abuse and everything. There's another one in 93 or 97. There was one in 94. There's all kinds of them that Trump has sexually abused.
But
They
what?
have records. But he paid them all.
They say the same thing about Biden. About Biden,
But he didn't do it.
predator. Well, that's the same thing,
He
I
didn't do it. I mean, I'm telling you that Trump actually raped the people.
Okay, wait. And what did
Okay.
Biden?
I know you disagree with me, and you can
Well,
do
no,
whatever, but if you Google it, you can find out all that.
we agree to disagree.
Okay,
That's the thing.
but I'm right. I didn't put my other shirt on.
It's your channel. That's why.
I didn't put my shirt on. That you're wrong, but
Skeeter, like I said,
all you got to do is Google it. And I've Googled Biden, all kinds of, and I haven't come up with anything like
a lot of
that's
things.
on Trump.
But like here, Fish 1976 says he makes $31.50 an hour, and it's still tough.
Oh yeah.
So if he's got a family and he's got a wife that don't work, well, he's only making $15 an hour because he's supporting two people. You understand what I'm saying? So whatever he makes and his better half isn't working, then he's only making $15 an hour or 15 whatever. It's half of what he's the 31.50.
Right.
But if they're both working and he's making 31 and she's making 15, well, now they're making what, $50 an hour. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. I didn't make the kind of money that you have to raise a family. But I knew how to do it. I bought this house for a cheap price. And guess where I was working? I was working at a lumberyard. And I worked on this house for probably 15 years. You know, I do one room at a time. And as I got money, I worked on the house.
Well, that's the way you're supposed to do it. But plus you also got better deals buying the lumber and the stuff you needed there because you worked there.
Right.
You know, so that's the thing. So it worked out for you. But if you had to raise kids on just your paycheck,
No, that's why I took care of that in 93.
what's that now? How many farmers actually grow the seed, own the seed they grow?
Okay.
Everything nowadays in farming is, what's the word I'm looking for? Industrialized. So no, they don't. They rent the seed until after they do their harvest, then they pay for it. So their seed isn't paid for until after the harvest.
If you had time, Pam could tell you a bunch of stuff about farming because she was the CEO for the USDA office here in town.
Okay.
She was basically a loan officer. She would loan on their grain in the bin or whatever. I may not have it right, but she's told me a lot of stuff that she had. In her day, she used to have to climb the grain bin and measure the corn, how much corn they got, go out and check their fields and see if they're planting, see if they mowed. Oh, there's a word for it. When you're farming, you got to have some of it not planted, you know, but you have to mow it. Follow me? And that's how they got paid for that amount of land.
Right.
We're not planting it.
You know, like they said though, they don't own the seed until after they harvest it. That's when they own the seed.
Right.
And you got you know, Westcott Congress, do you really think that Google is going to allow any bad news about Biden to be on Google? Well, Facebook's the same way. You can talk a bunch of crap about Trump, but once you say something about Biden, they'll put you, they'll drop you.
There's nothing in there about Biden. I have searched it back and forth, and Brian just put on here, he's seen pictures. I've seen Trump and Clinton, but not Biden at Jeffrey's house.
Well, I'm telling you right now, he says Biden, Trump, Clinton with Epstein. So
yeah, I know, but that's not right. Biden wasn't there.
Guys are involved in some kind of rape.
If he was there, there was no picture. I never seen no pictures.
So, but
I've seen a bunch of pictures.
The farming industrial is rigged. You know, your farming industrial is rigged. Your coal mining is all rigged, and everything's rigged nowadays.
He did, didn't he, Rosanna?
Hey, when these guys were young, they were all friends.
Yep.
They were all friends. When these guys are young, now they're all against each other.
Oh yeah, they want to rip each other's throats out now.
But I never seen Biden.
Well, Brian, you're gonna have to get those pictures, and you're gonna have to email them to Kim.
You do.
That is your thing, Brian. Is you have to get those pictures, and I'm talking to Biden, all of them, and email them to Kim. Don't post them on his next stream. Just email them to him so he can see. That way he can do his detective work and find out how true it is.
Yeah, you got my email address. Send it to me. Because I've looked at the pictures and I never did see Biden in there. Now I seen pictures of Clinton with Trump, but that doesn't mean that Clinton raped anybody.
Oh man, I tell you what, you know, we could go on and talk about this all night long, but I'm going to say it again, I said it 100 times. Every one of them are perverts. What do you want?
They are.
One of them.
Well, okay, Brian, but that doesn't mean that Biden raped anybody.
See,
but they have got proof that Trump raped a 13-year-old girl in 1994.
Well, Clinton, you know, she
Okay,
got
now wait a minute. I agree with you, but Clinton's not running for president.
Well, she did, and you voted for her.
Okay, I thought you was talking about Bill.
No, I'm talking about his wife. She
okay. Now tell me what
off after he raped a 12-year-old girl, and she got him off, and then laughed about it.
Now do what now? You're talking about Hillary now, right?
Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
She got a man off of a rape charge where he raped a 12-year-old girl when she was a lawyer studying law, and then laughed about it.
Okay. Was his name Trump?
No.
Okay. See, I never did see that. I'll have to check into that.
You know, look it up. And that's what I'm saying, though. Even the men, the women, they're all crooked and they're all freaking bad.
Yeah, they're all the same.
But they got the power to where they don't get in trouble. But if me and you did something like that, they'd jack the prison up and put us under it.
Oh, damn right they would.
Are you getting these links from Brian here? Kim?
Yeah, but see, this is a false thing here. Because she tried this shit and it didn't work. It wasn't true. So that link, the first link wasn't no good, Brian. Try again.
Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to
Same
pop
way.
out of here.
Same allegation. It wasn't proven. You can just type all you want, but show me a picture where all three of them was with different Epstein.
They're all separate pictures, he said. But anyhow, look at Cornbread. If he'd do it under the desk of the Oval Office, imagine what he would do on a plane or on an island.
Exactly.
Bill Clinton.
He's talking about Bill Clinton.
Now you're talking about Bill Clinton. But anyhow, this girl that you're talking about, all these allegations are false. They've never been proven.
They've been proven.
They've never been proven. No.
They were proven. But see, the thing of it is, though, Kim, you just don't want to believe it because you're in that.
No.
Mind. You don't have an open mind, Kim. You need to open your mind up a little bit.
I did. They have never been proven. It was an allegation against him, and it was false.
Well, right here he says that I love a good cigar. Hey, Skeeter, so do I.
Anyway, Kim, I'm going to call tonight, man. Thanks for having me up. Always a pleasure to be up.
You're quite welcome.
Brad,
See you later, Mark. You have a good weekend, eh?
You do the same.
Everybody in the chat, we'll see you later. All have a great night. Good weekend. Stay safe, all. Peace out.
Be good.
You too, Kim.
Well, I don't see no picture of Biden in that one.
I see a picture of Biden where it says billionaires who helped rehab Jeffrey Epstein's imagined drops of 1.5 million to boost Biden. I don't know what
Okay, so what's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, Epstein is the one that, you know.
But that's not telling me.
He's backing Biden for a reason. So that makes, You know, that's like if me and you go to drive a car and you go in to rob the bank and you jump in my car and we leave, I'm an accessory.
But see, that doesn't say that Biden raped anybody.
Well, but still, it's the same thing. He's hanging around with those people. So what do you think's going on?
Well, he had a lot of friends.
Good night, Cornbread.
Jeffrey had a lot of friends. So these allegations are false.
See,
Now,
Brian,
the one that he put up the money for him to back him,
Brian's
you know, that was probably true.
Brian's showing you this stuff, and yet
Same link.
you just won't believe it. But if it said that about Trump, you'd say, "Oh my God, that's exactly the way it happened."
Well, you're probably right. But these allegations here are false.
Look, you ran Grizz off, man. Don't you feel bad?
No, I wanted him to say the word Democrat instead of liberal. I want to know what he's talking about. That liberal conservative shit, that I don't understand that. Put that in language that a dumbass like me can understand it.
Brian, and that's what I've been saying all night, buddy. They're all bad. Oh no, he's here. He's reading. He's reading up on so that way he can answer there, Kim.
Hey, Grizz, I know you ain't mad.
Brian
We
said
can't be
he's
both.
liberal Republican.
You can't be both. You got to be either or. You got to be a Republican or a Democrat.
I don't consider myself either one. I consider myself as I'm going to vote for the person I believe is going to do the job. And
Well, I am too. And the only way that I can think of is I got to go with Joe. I'm riding with Biden. He got us out of this, what do you call it? I'll think of it here in a minute. The economy. He got us out of a bad economy when Obama and Biden took it over. The economy was terrible. And it took
when
a
they
couple
got
of
out of
years
there,
to start raising.
when they got out of there, it was still terrible.
It was up.
It was
There was 4 things that Biden or that Obama did, and I can't think of them. But I made a video on it. If you ever watch my videos,
I'd watch your video.
okay. One was the economy. He took out Osama bin Laden, and he got better jobs. But I can't think of the other one. And then when Trump took it over, it kept rolling for about a year, and then he drove it to the ground.
Well,
And now we got the virus, and the economy went to shit. No jobs. And he was going to fix healthcare. He ain't done nothing to healthcare.
no, he's not talking that Trump caused the virus. He's just saying that Trump could have reacted faster. And I agree, he could have.
Yes, he could have. He could have acted faster.
Yep, he could have and he should have. But, you know, like I says, our economy was down when Biden and Obama went in, and it was still down when they got out. They really never done nothing.
No, you're wrong.
You
The
know,
economy was up there.
if you look,
It kept growing. When Trump took over, it kept growing. It went up slowly. And then in about a year and a half, Trump took it to the floor. And now, look at the economy now. We're doing okay because you got a damn good paying job and I know how to spend my money. But I'm telling you, and I've seen it around here, there's a lot of people walking around with no jobs.
well, you got to look at what these guys are saying in chat, though, too, Kim. You know what
I'm
I'm
trying to.
You got Joe, you know, he said that he, you know, done things right, no one would have died. Well, you still were going to have people that died. I don't care what it was. This
You
virus
would have lost some,
was horrible.
but we're at 200,000 people that died from this.
But you know what? They're saying right now that those numbers ain't exactly right.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's all I got to know.
they falsified so many things over this virus, man. It was just unreal. And we really don't know the truth. We really don't. But when everybody was wearing those masks and they were showing those pictures at China, they should have said, right then and there, they should have said, look, we're cutting them off, man. We're not bringing these people over here, and we're not allowing our people to go to them. But it didn't. He just let it happen, let it go. Now, how many died from the swine flu and stuff like that? Well, the thing about it is that more people died. More people died.
But it didn't come here.
What, the H1?
I guess because I never heard of it before.
The swine flu, it was here.
I've never seen it here in Illinois.
My son had it, and he was very sick.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I never heard it.
Well, Cornbread says Trump brought tennis shoes insulin prices from $230 to $3.50. That's a great thing. But you don't hear that. You don't hear none of that. You don't hear nothing good. First of all, hindsight is always better. Second of all,
yeah, he said that he was going to bring down the price of medicine, but I haven't seen it.
But the thing is that, Grizz, you're exactly right.
I've got one pill, Mark, 30 pills is $636, I think it is.
Oh, no, I got the same. I got pills like that, too.
Okay, well, Trump's going to bring the price down on medicine.
Well, does your insurance pay for your pills?
They did pay for them.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is he's supposed to bring all that down. It hasn't. I haven't seen any difference. And if they brought down tennis shoes insulin, that is great. Because I know that shit's expensive.
But I mean, my thing is that my insurance pays for all my pills as well. Now you got to understand, your insurance companies, they regulate the prices. Your insurance
Medicare does
regulate the prices. So if they want, so my wife used to work for an insurance company. That's why I know this. When the insurance company wants $300 a pill, I'm sorry, when the drug companies want $300 for one pill, the insurance company says, no, we're only going to pay $150.
right.
So when they pay the $150, then you pay your $25, but they paid $150. You get what I'm saying?
Trying to.
They worked on something right now, and they were fixing it to bring it out the next week or two. Well, let's hope they bring something out. Brian said 171,000 people died in the United States. Oh, sorry, 171 in the United States, but 575,000 died around the world in 2009.
Might be the same thing, you know.
Well,
False number.
I had SARS pneumonia in 2003, Kim.
Now,
And
what is it?
SARS pneumonia. And that is something on the level of this virus that's going around now, this COVID. But now it's 100 times worse from what it was in 2003.
Okay, I'm on to Google this.
I had SARS, Brian, yes.
Okay, in 2009, it was known as swine flu.
All right, then you got the Wisconsin Greg says veterans can go to any doctor if the Veterans Hospital cannot handle them, thanks to Trump. Yeah, and that's another thing they were having a hard time because the vets couldn't go in there. And people say that they're saying that Trump's against the Army and said that they were losers and this and that. If he thought they were such losers, why does he donate his paycheck to the warriors.
I don't know. Why did he stand right there and say that he didn't want to go to their cemetery because they're all suckers and losers? Why
Because
did he put that on recording?
that was all it was all taped together. They can take what me and you say and make us say anything just because of certain words we use or whatnot. They do it. There's a guy right now, I don't feel like looking for the video, but there's a guy right now that says, listen, you Democrats need to stop using me for your I have to find it and send it to you.
Oh, I seen it. I seen it. His face is all burnt and everything.
Right. He says, you guys have to stop me. And I never
And,
want
you know, I wrote him a message and he agreed with me.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what I wrote to him, but he agreed with me that Trump is a bad piece of shit. Okay.
Well, he doesn't say that in his video.
I know it, but I wrote a comment to him and he agreed with me.
Well, I think something else was agreeing with you. I don't think it was him, because why would he say
It was his video.
he told the Democrats to quit using him for their agenda. And he said Trump had never said anything bad about the vets.
Well, he did. Because
They made it seem like he said it though, Kim, because you know
he said it.
They can
He did see it.
He didn't say it.
He did say it.
He never one
I
time.
made a video on it.
I understand he made a video out of it, but that doesn't make it true.
Well, it has to be true. If I put it up, it's got to be true.
It's not.
I wouldn't put anything up that was false about Trump.
He said the other night on the news that Trump was a good man. And that's what I'm saying, though, Cornbread, because he is saying that Trump hasn't done anything wrong.
Well, okay, he hasn't done anything right.
Well, then you got right here, you got Wisconsin again, Biden and Obama and Biden ran our military into the ground. I'm going to tell you something. My nephew, he's one of the leaders in the Army, and they love Trump. Obama took their schooling away and everything. Kim, that video you referred to was 30 minutes long and only 2 minutes of the clip was played. You don't get the context from 2 minutes. Billions of dollars down the toilet. Oh, fishing's 1976. Yeah, those billions of dollars are going to the government. Those people are taking, hey, when they get on that airplane, it costs them $1 million a shot.
Okay, right there's my comment in that video. And he sent me a message back saying that I was right. He agreed with me.
What was the message?
What I wrote? I said, Bobby, thank you, sir, for your service. It is so sad Trump called the military suckers and losers. I'm riding with Biden 2020.
Yeah, I just don't see that happening, Kim. I think somebody else messaged you back. Kim, you're not a liberal. That explains what you wanted Grizz to say. You got Roseanne picking on you now, Kim.
What is it?
Rosanna said, you are not a liberal. That explains what you wanted Grizz to say.
Well, good. I'm a Democrat.
I do to someone like Basement Joe. Cornbread, you just need to come up here. But guys, I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning. Kim, thanks for having me up. Great discussion.
Well,
Chad,
you know what?
good night.
You come back. If you want to argue some more, I'll do it.
Okay. You guys have a great night.
And you're not blocked.
I know I'm not blocked, but I went over your channel the other day and I couldn't get on any of your videos or nothing.
And you know, the thing of it is, when I timed you out, that was on Grizz's channel.
I know, that's why I couldn't understand what was going on with your channel.
I can't tell you because I didn't block you.
Right. All right. You guys have a great night.
All right. Good night. Well, I don't know where my reply to my comment went. It was in there. They've took it down. Oh, Grizz, are you hanging up on me? Well, I guess. So, Rosanna, if I'm not a liberal, what am I? I'm a Democrat. I'm against Trump. Tell me what I am. Am I conservative, liberal? What is it? Explain what it is. I get confused with that. Okay, how do you get that I'm conservative? See, that's what I wanted Grizz to explain to me. How do you justify that I'm a conservative? It don't make sense. No, I don't blow money. I don't have money to blow. Every dollar I get's got a name for it, a place for it to go. Okay, so are you saying that you blow all the money you could blow, Brian? Waste all your money? Good one, Adam. Okay. Well, I spend some money. $1976. Is that when you was born? What's that year for? I graduated from high school in 1975. You're Kim. Yeah, I like her spending some money. I was glad to see that $1,200 check from her. We wouldn't have got it if it hadn't been for Nancy. Your kids will be the ones to pay for it. Well, hell, we might as well have some money. If Trump's spending all that money going back and forth campaigning in that jet, they're talking about Biden, not campaigning. Well, hell, he don't have a jet sitting out there with military or with government money paying for that. That's coming out of his own pocket. Yeah, I was glad to see that $1,200 check. I paid off my credit card. So once I got that check, it was already spent before I got it. That's right. And what Trump's got going for him is the government's paying for the fuel in that jet for him to fly back and forth. That's how he's campaigning. And that's all he's done for 4 years is campaign. That's all he's done for 4 years is campaign and play golf. He hadn't done anything to help out healthcare, the economy, or bring the jobs back to the United States. He run them all. They said, we can't make no money here. We're going overseas to make the product and then bring it back to sell it. But you can't see it. You people just can't see it. Wake up, America. It's unreal. I probably won't make my 2 cents for this video, but I've had good time telling you. Well, Brian, I'll tell you what, buddy. You never got a check? Oh, wow. You need to call up Nancy and say, hey, I want more money. I want more money. Anyhow, it's 10 after 10. I'm thirsty. I got to go get a drink and get ready for bed. Thank you guys for being in here. It's been fun. Nope. The hat that I bought, it says right on it, Biden on the front and China on the back. All right. Bye all.